Once in a while, you float around social media. And during the last 2 years of the COVID pandemic, across the world, a lot of people got involved in singing groups, karaoke, doing gigs online because the performers couldn't go out into their communities and sing in social clubs, lounge bars. And then suddenly you stumble across one and you see this lady singing. And you try to work out what's actually going on. And the more you watch, the more intense it gets. And it becomes a sort of an addiction, a comfort. That blanket that we all sort of need in whatever situation we're going through at the time. Whether it's mental health distress, fear of isolation with lockdowns. June 2020, I think, is when Josee appeared online, singing to her community that suddenly grew stronger and stronger. Then Facebook kicked her out, and then she came back again, fighting even stronger. Currently up to 460 plus members on this second group. Well, one day, the end of last year sometime, I took my phone out into the community dealing with the welfare of the elderly, and I had Josee on in the background. And this elderly gentleman said, "Wow, who's she?" I said, "She's an online singing performer." I said, "But I would imagine she's had music in her life a long time," which is what I later discovered. And then Josee became part of everybody's everyday life. People interacted, mixed together. Anyway, going off the point, this elderly gentleman is 83. He started toe tapping to one of Josee's songs. I think it was Waka Waka actually. And he said, "I've never heard music past 1983-84. The ankles were going and it gave me an idea to use it as an exercise motivation process for those that were stagnating at home." Ever since then, he says to me, "Have you brought Josee with you?" I went, "Well, she's on the phone and I can go to her video channel at YouTube." He said, "Can we listen to her? I am so bogged down with listening to the news. All this doom and gloom around the world." That was such a relief to me. And I played him one of Josee's lives, which was at that time, I think, about 4 hours long. He said that was thoroughly entertaining and such a gift and pleasure to listen to. The continuity and the control that lady had in her voice. He'd never ever seen a picture of Josee, and I turned the screen round. And he said, "Is that Canadian woman?" I said, "Well, she's French Canadian." He said, "Oh, what's her name?" I said, "Her name is Josee." He said, "Josee as in English." He said, "I thought it was K.D. Lang." I said, "Well, you wouldn't be the only one to say that." He said, why is that? I said, well, no reason. I said, but I can understand why you said she resembles K.D. Lang. If only she had her money. Anyway, or anyways, as Josee would say, the group became her family. She's our family. We spend a couple of nights together. Occasionally she'll do an afternoon stint. Very rare these days, but she still does them. Likes taking requests. Uploads videos, and the YouTube channel is rising. It's just a fun night in. Takes you away from all your troubles. Celebrating people's birthdays. You know, a bit like that one. Serena on her donuts. People's passings and funerals. Patti Lavender with her black pants because she always wants to attend a funeral. And Barbara Santiago, Lisa Chappell, Tim Stein. They seem to have renamed the song Tin Man to Tin Man. It's just home. Home feels good. So if you're a newcomer and you've just joined, you are now part of the family. You can't leave. I mean, Serena is as crackers. Me, I'm just the sarcastic UK side of the entertainment. We work together as a team, as Josee is listed and stated below. There's no hate, it's just love, it's just fun. Whatever your gender, colour, creed, everybody's welcome. Just be nice to one another. We live in a crappy time at the moment. So the more we unite and pull together, the nicer and harmonious life is. Serena seems to think I have a script writer. I don't know why she's under that disillusion in life. Just ignore her. You'll see why when you watch the interactions. But Josee welcomes everybody to this page. It is family, it is strong, it is united. And we just have a bloody good laugh. We only have one crack at life. It isn't a rehearsal. And Josee's music is so powerful. Even if she's singing in French and people endlessly say, I don't understand what you're saying. But as long as you feel it, you're a part of it. Let's get those numbers growing. Let's get over 1,000 followers. Or more. Just be nice, just be kind, just love one another. And everything in Josee Land will be entertaining. Welcome aboard to everyone. I've been me, and you all know who me is. Take care. Teamwork. It really works. Night night.